shoot. Well, I accidentally triggered a boss fight even though I'm not inside the actual building yet. But yeah, this mod requires you to fight bosses in certain orders to progress, and this is the first one. It's called the Naga. And I can't even see him. He's supposed to be rather... Oh, I see him. He's moving. He's like a snake. I can feel my frames jumping. Oh my gosh. I kinda just want to see him. Oh, yep, there he is. Hey. Can't... Oh, shoot! Did I hit his tail? Oh, he doesn't even do that much damage. Oh, he does quite a bit of damage. I was just kidding. How do I even hit him? Oh, I got hidden. Ooh, I'm doing damage. Oh, what's happening? What blew up? Did he get smaller or something? Did I cut a portion of his body off? I can't. It's so hard to tell where you can hit him from. I don't want to get too close. I don't want to die. Hey, hey. Ow. Okay, it's not as scary as I thought it was gonna be. I'm only wearing iron armor. Oh my gosh, I got launched. Holy crap. No, dear, run. Oh my gosh, he's breaking everything. Oh my gosh, he charged at me. Did that deer just move? Oh my. Okay, wait, relax. Okay, who's moving? Right. Oh yeah, you could tell he has like a charge up attack. Yep. Oh wait, he still hits you even when I'm blocking. That's cheating. What the heck? I have so many random blocks in my inventory. Wait, where did he go? Stop running. Alright, I guess I still have it. Oh my gosh. Hey. Almost dead. You're so short now. I'm not afraid of you no more. Yup. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm still afraid. I'm afraid. Relax. Here, watch this. Okay, yeah, blocks break around me if I build up. So they kind of have an anti-cheat. It's not working that well. Oh my god. I was just kidding. Hey. He just took fall damage. What an idiot. Yeah, I think I'm about ready to go down. Yep. Break me down. I'm gonna win. One more hit. Let's go. But I got a trophy and Naga skills. But since I have this trophy now, I put it down. Look. I think now I should be able to go into other areas. I don't know which one I go, what area I'm allowed to go.
All right, this is future Jackson talking, and we're gonna take a break from the boss fights right now, purely because that was the easiest boss in this dimension, and I almost died with full iron armor and stuff. So, I'm gonna go on a journey to try to get better loot before I decide to fight these other bosses. Also, in this area I'm in, it's actually called a hollow hill, and like the name describes, it's all those hills that were on the map if you saw it before. And if you dig into them, they actually contain a big area that have like mob spawners, lots of chests with different loot, and then a lot of ore. And later on, when I fight the other bosses in this video, I actually have a full set of diamond armor and diamond tools and stuff that are enchanted because you kind of need those things. And I end up dying even with those things, which is at this point, when this mod was made, netherite wasn't a thing yet. So those were like the strongest things. And I'm going to these different places to try to get loot from these chests because in this dimension, diamonds are actually really easy to get because there are other things that are stronger than diamonds already. So I'm going to these different places like the Hollow Hills and like there are different mazes and stuff that also have chests that give you loot. And I'm going around trying to find these things, which I end up not finding any of. So I end up just making a full diamond set and fighting the other bosses that way. I end up fighting the Naga multiple times. I actually fight him a total of 5 times while I'm doing this voiceover. And I made a full set of Naga armor, which isn't actually as strong as diamond, so that's why I'm not wearing it. And it's a lot easier with diamond armor over iron armor. That kind of just shows how much stronger diamond is compared to iron, even though it's only like one level higher. But that's besides the point. So, in the cave, there were those things that were laughing. They were like, I think miners. They did a crap ton of damage, and I think I died like 3 separate times while I was trying to mine out stuff in there. And to be fair, I do have a lot of loot now because of it. One of which is a uncrafting table, which, like its name, it uncrafts items. I got like ore magnets, which brings ores to you, and I had got 2 different charms. One was charm of life, and one was charm of keeping. Charm of life, if you die, it acts like a totem of undying, and the charm of health, I think if you're about to die, it just regens a bunch of health for you. The game actually tries really hard to prevent you from cheating. Like if you saw my first Naga fight, I tried to build up to heal, but what happens is even if the Naga doesn't hit, because you saw like the Naga was destroying everything it was running into, but even if it doesn't run into certain things, if you like build up too high, the blocks under you start disappearing just so it makes them fight harder, I guess. And also for the maze, if you saw, I was punching the blocks or like standing on it, and I took a lot of damage. And I actually tested it. If you try breaking an entire block, even with full armor, it takes away half of your health. So if you try breaking 2 blocks, it would literally just kill you. So you can't stand on it. You can't try to break it. So the only other way to cheat was build over, and I built over. This next thing actually happened on my way to fight the next boss, but it scared the crap out of me because at first I thought this thing was a polar bear, but it's very obviously not. I ended up searching it up and it's called a winter wolf, and it made the most like the scariest noise when it saw me. And I know I one shot it, but honestly, if I needed to poop, I would not have to anymore. Okay, so this next boss is the Twilight Lich, and he is very annoying to fight because he has a lot of abilities. But even before you get to even fight him, you have to climb his stupidly tall tower to get to him, and you have to. There's a lot of mobs in there, a lot of mob spawners, and there's even this flying book-looking thing where if you like hit it, it actually drops pages, and then when you kill it, it drops an actual book. But I take a long time. This is actually the second fight I had with the Twilight Lich because the first fight wasn't that interesting because I was just kind of confused the entire time. So after I learned more about him, I went to go fight a second one, and it took significantly less time. And even though I say that, I'm still going to speed this up because it does take a little while to get to the top. And fighting him is kind of a pain. He has multiple abilities, and before you can even do damage to him, he has these flying shields around him that you have to break before you can even start hitting him. And the way you do it is you have to wait for him to shoot his Ender Pearl attack, and then you have to hit the Ender Pearls back at him to break his shield. And then once you break all of them, you finally start taking down his health. And he has multiple different levels when you fight him. The first one, when he has all his shields, he apparently went to the hidden leaf because he knows the Shadow Clone Jutsu, and he shoots those Ender Pearls at you that do some damage, and then he shoots the fireballs that do a lot of damage, and I actually end up dying to the fireball attack. And after you get rid of his armor, he actually goes to stage two. Stage two could be very different depending on, I guess, the situation. But for both of my fights, he ended up using a zombie scepter, which summoned zombies to fight for him. And these zombies aren't regular zombies. They look slightly different. They move faster and they do more damage. So it was pretty annoying to fight, but he drops pretty good stuff once you beat him. He drops the Lich Trophy, kind of like the Naga. All the bosses in this game drop their trophy heads. And he also has a chance to drop four different scepters. He has the Zombie Scepter, the Scepter of Twilight, the Scepter of Fortification, and the Scepter of Life Draining. The ones I got was the Zombie Scepter, which summons the zombies, and they actually fight for me. I have a clip of that later. And the Scepter of Fortification, which gives you those shields that makes you kind of invincible from damage for a little bit. The Scepter of Twilight, I'm pretty sure that's the one that shoots the Ender Pearls. And the Scepter of Life Draining, well, I think it drains health from mobs and gives it to you. The Toilet Lich has 100 health, so the same amount of health as a Iron Golem, which is kind of stupid. And that's not even including the shields he has around him. But yeah, this fight goes pretty well, honestly, compared to the first one, because the first one I was just super confused. And yeah.